Let's get it up on here. Get it up here so I can see the chat. There we go, there we go, there we go. Add it up. Oh, my hair is floofy this morning. Exceedingly floofy. Ugh. There we go. There we go, there we go. Good morning, everyone. So I'm going to be doing this for a couple of hours. We'll see if we can finish up Doki-Doki Literature Club. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, tHIs. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Ah, boy. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Every time I read this, I yawn. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Dude, you've made a mistake. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice quiet, so I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh down on me so much? Wait, I have to see something. How much have I played? I don't know how much I played. Oh wait, I'm actually curious. 2 hours. I played about 2 hours, which I'm guessing is about an hour and a half, given my stream's penchant for shutting down and me trying to get everything working while I was home. Alright, exactly. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peeking at me from over her book, but she just looks away quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. Stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. Every time. It's a pattern, I swear. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, it's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a bit too much. tHIs. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside of her head. And she may not know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Give me a second. Gotta grab my floofy blanket for my not-so-floofy rocking chair. Desk chair, it's those college ones that have the mild rockers on them, but their backs hurt so much. I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes why am I yawning? A person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. Do I have this here? I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from behind the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. That sounds important. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yawns. A death of most human beings. Oh shoot. I got alarms going on. And finds an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yes, where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve hypotenuse in club activities? My mouth gaps. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, hypotenuse. Alright. She's taking initiative. I'll give her that. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. My clock is loud. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Hypotenuse. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away, but you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. This is going to be something about writing. No, would you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. tHIs, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. This is mildly tense. That's the word. Tensuous. Yes, that too. Yuri and I walk towards the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return. Well, that was exciting. tHIs, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. I need water. I need water. That's what I need. Again, clarifying. Water. Not Sprite. Ooh. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. He fetches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, tHIs. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. tHIs, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my... I didn't even pick up on that. I was just completely out of it. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. Oh boy, I keep forgetting that this is a dating sim. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with the hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. This is so strange. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, she closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as if she needs to confirm what just happened. Yeah, no, in case nobody realizes, feeding somebody else food when they're just barely paying attention, that is quite possibly the most awkward interaction ever. tHIs. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. And that's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. Oh my gosh, this is so overtly sexual. Like, there's nothing not overtly filled with sexual tension. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Tensuous. You remember that word I made up? Yeah, that's where this works. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by expression she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. Oh boy. But this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Ah yes, the passage of chocolate. Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my finger. Oh boy. I'm like a 4-year-old. I think this is hilarious. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. tHIs, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean without so much as a word between us. We get the feeling that's something neither of us will have the courage to bring out. Okay. Where do I go to first? I'm gonna go to Monica. Hi, tHIs. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing is another. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get too much personal conversation. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. It just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. I knew that's where this is going. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one, anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. I like the I really do. I made fun of it the first time, but I like the spaces that she uses. It's an English major and a guy who loves poetry. I gotta enjoy this. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who's found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of currents of wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look in her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That's mildly depressing. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but I was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see, I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yeah, that's because everyone's going to die. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, that was a break of the fourth wall, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't you excited? Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy about your writing because you're afraid that you're not too good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad, or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's so much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's go to Natsuki. Get this over with. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, it doesn't blow me away, but there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. Come to think of it, this reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. Think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You'd say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I'll be your beach. Oh boy, that sounds bad. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that to miss your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That was actually good. I was hating hers. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write about anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later? I don't know what's going on. I apologize. I'm gonna see if I can make... Let's see what happened. And next, Doki-Doki. Okay, I'll tell you what, this is more convenient, but holy smokes, it's hassle. Okay. I dislike myself greatly. Alright, let's see if this works. More convenient on the phone, but holy smokes. Let's make sure it's still going. I really wanted to try to give him more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thought. I know Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer her that chance. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I only really write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. tHIs, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me, they don't tease me for spacing out all the time, they don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all tHIs, it's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people, I don't know how to make people see me as normal, I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, tHIs. I speak too slowly, I second-guess myself all the time, I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like everyone else. It's so rare I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I've set myself up. I'm gonna get murdered. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. That's not a good way to not get people to see you that way. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. Poor taste joke. And I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Writing makes it difficult. Writing style, not the actual writing. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under the clear blue sky and expansive bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, the endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in, is one where everything can be found. But one can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. Where did I get fall? I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish in the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but... well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh gosh, I hope so. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. Actually, she said she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. A curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone else will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself? I held it off for forever. I'm doing the water treatment. Her smile still reminds me of an evil teddy bear. Natsuki's, that is. Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder for you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you could make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, tHIs, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Oh no, you could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. That's Smana suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. Oh no, I'm going to have to commit myself. How on earth are they going to respond? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses. Everybody's blushing. Good lord. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. tHIs may not like you to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited in assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make decorations? Now you're just making excuses for tHIs to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't... Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to tHIs. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested. Oh my gosh. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. tHIs, you're okay with this, right? No, I'm not alright with this. I have to make decisions. I don't do well with decisions. In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh gosh. I should say Sayori, or I should say Yuri. I kinda wanna say Monika. I don't even remember what she said she was doing. I don't really want to hang out with Natsuki. I don't like her poetry. It's mostly bland. I'm judging these girls based on their poems. This is the most wholesome reading of Doki-Doki literature you will ever. Ignore that I just said that. This is the most wholesome reading of Doki-Doki Literature Club that you will ever meet. Oh my gosh. This is what a Freudian slip. Good lord. I'm gonna go with Yuri, so that's easy. Well, probably most useful helping out Yuri. Me? You wanted me to help you, you idiot. Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying, so you'll be helping Yuri then, tHIs? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. You're blushing. I don't like it. That is foreshadowing. It's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Oh, okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki's a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a bit. Do you feel the same way, tHIs? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turns out. It's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why tHIs picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing I do for that event will compare to it. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Well, why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she's already had trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up may be far outside her comfort zone, but I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm gonna say this. You better bet my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time to head out. Alright, everyone's heading out. Packs up their things. Follow Monica and Natsuki out the door. I turn around. Sorry. I realized I don't have any way of contacting you. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be best. Yes. Oh, that smile. That looks like you know something I don't. Like everyone's going to be murdered. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I don't know why I just did that. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It doesn't sound like it'll matter much anyway, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some sort of way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Type Honors. I think we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But, Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. See, whenever... Okay, reading that, all I can think is... just slowly grimacing more. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says something. Yuri finally says and relaxes her expression. Okay, I'm clicking too fast, and I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what may be happening outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. So this is a chance I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Oh, dude. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous. But something. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. So there's no doubt she'll open up a bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach her house, I knock before entering. Again, we used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I go up to the second floor. It's already strange of her not to run up and greet me. I head to the bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Type News. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori has already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed of the festival preparations, right? That's true, but what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. If she stares in a random direction, technically if it's completely random, she could be staring directly into your eyes. Just pointing that out. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Zero smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, tHIs. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. So I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Dude, you're digging yourself a tunnel. I know this dude is me, but at the same time, dude. You really put me in a trap, tHIs, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, tHIs? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's what I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it you've never told me about this? It's almost like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. By now, I swear I will figure out what's going on between now and the next stream. I will go through. I'm probably actually go to a new streaming service because I'm getting mildly annoyed with this. Well, that's okay. Got at least a little while left. My nose still itches. This is good. My eye itches too. My nose. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. tHIs, Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. tHIs. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, her arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. tHIs. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, tHIs. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah, that means everything has to happen today. Gotta be. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, it had to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. Now I feel really badly for blowing her off. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I said goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. That looks exactly like the sweater my brother wears. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could always have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Must be common sense to do that, but I'll try to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And you did manage to find everything I asked you to buy. Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. While I do enjoy cleaning, I would have gladly helped you clean. Not that that's strange and out of the ordinary, but at the same time, that's like what my family does, and they're like, oh, okay, we're over here, we'll just clean your house for you. We'll dust things, we'll vacuum, whatever. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned you can help with decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements. Oh boy. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow. That's what I was going to say. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Though many will just stop out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, it'd be really neat. What's with the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate throughout your body. I don't like to be permeated. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection, it's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. It's just a moment. A thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. I've been permeated. It's too late. What kind of mood is that one for? That's jasmine. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, it's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. What am I getting into? You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will all be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. You seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion. Smiles gently, clearly enjoying yourself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of ribbon. What are those for? She purchased the origami pin. Origami! I love origami! I love doing origami! I miss origami. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. Darn it! I like origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Won't that be beautiful? It'll also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. It's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose it took it a little intense, as you put it. I think that's... I love the typed anime laughs. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something. I would say it's the jasmine in the air permeating your flesh. Here's a marker typotony. There's going to be a bat permeating someone else's flesh. There's a knife. They've referenced so much stuff already. You write any characters you want. I'll help once I finish cutting ribbons. She's got scissors. I don't like it. Draw a different character on each paper, doing the best to manage my bad handwriting. Unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. Oh my gosh, dude. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. I mean, I like knives, but at the same time, dude, the blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Alright, the thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Knives are cool. I like knives, but Chico, the knife is strangely beautiful. That's a little odd. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about your shirt. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Carefully hands me the knife with the knife facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious, I feel the point with my index finger. Ow! You're an idiot. I'm an idiot. Except that's exactly how I do it. Typotnus, why'd you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Barely touched it. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. Thank you. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no! Small drop of blood trickles down my finger. Oh no. Oh no. I hope this isn't what I think it's going to be. Small drop of blood trickling down the finger. Ah! She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off. Ah! Without warning. I knew it. Oh no. I knew that was going to happen. I feel her tongue on my finger. I start to pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning. It's such a mom thing to do. It's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm so sorry. Sure, it was a little weird. Okay. No, there's two different definitions now. One is extremely sexual, and one is mom. One is mom going, yeah, no, I'll make it better. Here, give it a kiss, get the blood off, you're fine. Go, cut off another finger. I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and leave. What? No! You don't! Oh my gosh. That's not how you lighten the mood. That just makes it more awkward. Like, you don't do that. Typotnus, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Oh my gosh, you idiot. If that works... Oh my god, it's gonna work, because this is a dating sim and that's how things work. Are you kidding me? Yes. She's embarrassed about licking my finger. I guess I'll lick hers. No, that just makes them uncomfortable, especially if it's an introvert. She just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Typotnus. What can I say? I just licked your finger for no reason. I just licked your finger to calm you down. You should just chucked more jasmine in the air, just poured it on my head or hers. Yuri calling me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be effective as door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Aha, thanks. It's just something I saw online. You ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What did you have in mind? It's like, I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items she asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put the tablets in. Do you mind fetching it for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back. Don't you dare try to carry them all at once, you idiot. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. I thought I heard somebody in my room, which would be strange, because my door is locked. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Oh boy. Yuri hurriedly dismissed me. So I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. I made it this far. The water bottle of salvation. Here we go. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few drops of paint. Skip the paint. It kind of reminds me of elementary school. Our class projects. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. Oh, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. Same. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's simple, like reading. It doesn't matter that we don't talk that much. Just having a friend makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Right here. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my hand to bump into hers. Oh, even better. Kia! Sorry. I was waiting for an anime typed exclamation. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on her face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel. Rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. You're gonna wipe it off yourself. Oh boy. What a suave, smoother you are. I was gonna go with gentleman, but rapscallion. I like that more. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but she suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. This is so weird. I feel mildly uncomfortable with this. Feels so nice. I keep my hand still against her neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently through half-parted lips. What is happening? I was gonna say it's the jasmine. She's high. That's all it is. It's just jasmine. Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. She slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded as always. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush, but her movements are clumsier. She's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. Wow, you just made everything awkward. That should do it. Finished filling the nice guy with white dots. Looking at the banner, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first, that's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself a bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about the time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I'm secretly hoping we'd have extra time. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. The important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering her things, she starts to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. but that doesn't mean that's the last time it can happen. Whew. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her to the door. Thank you for having me today. No problem, I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. Kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Oh. Oof-hoo-hoo. Oof-hoo-hoo. No, you gotta put the F's in there. The oof-hoo-hoo. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, tHIs. Takes a step close to me and then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. It's just... Alright, back it up. I was expecting this, and I kind of didn't want to be. Back it up. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get to a chance to it. She suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Hi, tHIs. Oh, shoot. I suck. Oh, I done screwed it up. I done screwed this up. Sayori, just now we weren't... It's okay, tHIs. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It made me really happy. You've made such good friends. She's crying. I see there's a tear. There are tears in both corners. Oh, that's all that matters. Tears start to fall. I feel so bad. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, tHIs? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Oh, shoot. She's going to disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, tHIs. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime... Shoot, did my stream just cut out again? Did it? I have to... Looks like it's still up for a couple more seconds at least. I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, tHIs. I'm really scared that you're going to disappear. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. tHIs. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Alright. What is the least I do the second, it's gonna break her heart. I do the first, and I'm tossing myself in a really deep rabbit hole I'm never gonna make it out of. Shoot. Alright. This really isn't that hard of a decision. Like, I'm making a big deal out of it, but I know what I'm gonna pick this one, because I'm too nice of a guy not to. Now, it's a terrible thing. This is mean, and I know what's gonna happen if I pick it. That's painful. I saved. I'm gonna see what the next like three sentences are. You'll always be my dearest friend. When you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best, and I'll make you happy in the end. I promise to get things back to the way they were. I see. She forces a smile. Is that what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sarah, it's okay. This is just my... I want to load it and see what the next couple sentences are. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, helped me realize you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, I know we'll both be happy. Type hot news. I gotta go with this one. I can't break people's hearts. I can't do it. I'm too nice a guy. I'm gonna hurt someone. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Type hot news. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You never have to let go of me again. I love you, Type hot news. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Oh, shoot. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Type hot news. It's okay, Sayori. It may take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. Go at whatever pace suits you best. Shoot! I screwed it over with. I'm an idiot. This is why I can't make decisions. Even in video games, like, this is rough. Hey, Type hot news. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best for me, right? I don't really understand what she means. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. Feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. They say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain. I know I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what she meant by nothing changed? I'll give it everything I got. She's the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future. Oh, I've screwed myself. It's the day of the festival. All days I expect this to be where I was walking to school with Sayori, but she isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but decide that's a little too much. Meanwhile, preparations are nearly complete. The banner I painted is dry and slowly rolled it up and took it with me. She sent me a pleasant text to remind me not to forget everything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Oh no. Type hot news, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Little booklets on the desks. Must be the ones she prepared with all the poems we'll be performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what she told me yesterday, and I feel awful, knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because that's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Type hot news. I mean, after your exchange with her yesterday, you kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Just being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Oh boy. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of them. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will help people take the club more seriously. Flip through the pages. Each member's poem is printed on the page. So it's very professional. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's. It's the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I loved you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What's wrong? Ah, nothing. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I knew I set people up for murder. I have set them up for murder, but more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Sayori, so, well, alright, try not to take too long, okay? Ooh, boy, quickly leave. Don't strain yourself. Look at my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder. It's not that big. Simple gesture of walking her to school. Besides, I told her yesterday things will be the same. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give to her. Knock on the door. I don't expect an answer. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all, walking into her house. In any case, it just feels right. Outside her room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? It leaves me no choice. What in the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way. Sayori wouldn't do this. Expressed the urge to vomit. There was also blood on her fingers. I know it's best and that everything will be okay. That's why. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. It's not what she needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And then why did I confess and make her feelings even worse? It's so selfish. If I'd spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance. Should have gone with the first choice. Now I'll carry on with this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Don't you do that. That's rude. That's impolite. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw from herself. That girl is my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see today. This works out because you've known each other so long. She's just going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the clock. This is good. I'm excited. I've broken. It's an ordinary school day. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples. Always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something, but I have no motivation. Wait, they just deleted her completely. Getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always anime club, but it wouldn't be any girls. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Clubs. Really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them will probably be way too demanding. I guess I have no choice but to start with anime. Monica? I wondered if it would be Monica. Maybe it will be. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. We rarely talk. Probably the most popular girl in class. Whatever your smile feels like. What did you come here for anyway? I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics. Nothing but arguing about budget and publicity. Wait, we've read through this. A literature club. Literature, that sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. It even keeps a manga collection. Really? That's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. Why is Monica here? Sold my soul to Monica. Looks like it. I'm back and I brought a guest. I'm a guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. It's full of incredibly cute girls, I forget. Wait, did that say Yuri the Vice President? Yuri the Vice President, okay. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to love me? Some tea. Why don't you come sit down, tip out this few desks for a table. I'm skipping through things because I don't like to. She's scared of horror. Never mind. Okay, I know I'm not speaking. I'm going very quickly through this stuff. And we're gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna... I wonder if I'm not able to pick the ones for Sayori. Or if we don't find one more before the festival. I'm rapidly clicking. Writing another poem. And of course, Monica. Am I not allowed to pick the words? You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes, sure. Dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse and I was lost looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. I'm just... Oh, wait. I'm not speaking. It feels like I'm so silent suddenly. How you gonna tell this? Monica's covering up the words, or was covering up the words. That was weird. I should hope you get you started on something you might like. Okay. I'm waiting for something. Alright, I think I clicked a bunch of Yuri stuff, so we'll see what happens. Okay. Wait. I'm just seeing if anything strange happens. Wait, what was it called? Was that something different? Portrait of Markov. Nope, it's the same. It's kind of dark. And suddenly I'm rambling on. I really don't think you need to worry. I'm passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. I actually got a chill from that one because I wasn't prepared. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not used to. The book can start the prologue. Not a particularly bad thing. She's not looking at her own book. I glance over. She's reading from my book. Sorry, I was just... Wait, what was that? I thought that said bathing. Should work, right? I suppose so. Closes. Shoulders almost touching. Is something gonna happen here? Alright, I'm just gonna keep not finishing sentences. A little fidgety. Yeah, no, are you the murderer or is Monica the murderer? Don't push yourself. That's kind of a scary face. You worried about it? Just making sure you didn't do anything. Don't worry. Wait, she's gone. I don't even have her as a choice, Natsuki. When you get smacked, I'll pass. But that's about it. Okay, yeah, that's the same poem. So I'm waiting for her to disappear to reveal that it's just Monica. I decided to write about it, but on the other hand, wordplay, yada yada yada. I'm just having a good time. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new, if you ever have any suggestions. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. We're all a little embarrassed. Great job. I'm waiting for someone's face to just completely distort. Okay. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started reading our poems. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Okay. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me confused or frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right here. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That's different. Is that different? Am I just mistaken? Alright, let's go say hi to Yuri. Exceptional. Did I say that out loud? He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong. That's you're right. I'm waiting for some more warpage. I don't know which one of them to suspect. I highly doubt it's Natsuki. Very doubt. I am full of the doubt. Shouldn't be talking to people like that. It's fine. Mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Ghost Under Light. Okay. That one I've read. Oh, that's good handwriting. That's why I can't read it. Okay. Honest is yada yada yada. Lingering. Da 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 da. I'm waiting. I want another murder. She had blood on her hands. That was not simply a suicide. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful. Literature club. I'm waiting for the more warp. That's different. That music. We gingerly exchanged sheets. Read in tandem. The music is changing. That is not the same. This is where they asked me to... No. I can't save. Are you kidding me? Hi, Monica. Hello. Hey, tHIs. Why don't we step outside for a bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Some president I am, right? This makes you want to spend less time with the others. That's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. What the hell? Oh no, she's sad. Oh dear, well it looks like they're done. She's sad, she's crying. Oh. She'll forget about it completely tomorrow. Monica's in control. Guess I don't really have a choice. Whoa. No, I'm gonna cater today. I'm catering. I was just clicking random stuff last time, but I'm catering to Natsuki because games, flower, clouds, pure, heart, vivid, no, silly, lucky. Okay, I'm catering, big time. Another day passes, it's time for the club meeting. During the club room, the usual scenes greets me. Ah, hi Yuri. The way to yesterday's quarrel still hangs a bit. Natsuki is reading manga. Monica isn't here. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Something came over me, I wasn't acting mentally sound. Until something was off. Now you're apologizing, type out news, don't say a thing. Sorry, what am I saying? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Oh, no, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Here, I'm guessing you haven't either. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a bit. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. So she has completely forgotten about it. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Worries too much about the little things. Oh, Monica, you evil creature. Alright. I cannot tell a lie. I'm loving this. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be so late. I hope you weren't worried. Nah, well, Natsuki was. What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ha 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 ha. Makes no sense. You better heard the bell ring. At least I must not have heard since I was practicing piano. Don't give me more credit. I've been practicing for a while. Yada 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 yada. Working on writing a song, but it's not done yet. I didn't mean any pressure. Don't worry, I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. That's why I've been practicing so much. In that case, best of luck. Thanks, I didn't miss anything. Monica, you're scary. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend time together. I mean, in the club. Yeah, sure. Planned on it. Okay, we're gonna read our book. We're gonna read a book. We're gonna be calm and read a book. T. Oh, this is the T interaction. Are you ready? Picture in hand. Oh, Monica. Did Yuri leave you again? Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Whoa. 10 minutes past. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something we're holding her up? Let's see. Nearest water fountain. Ha 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 ha. It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Yuri? Kya. Sit on the floor. I can't tell if it's going to be Monica or her. I'm going to feed her the chocolate. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Hypotenuse. Grabs my arm and jerks me into my feet. The teacup gets knocked over. Hypotenuse. My heart won't stop pounding. Hypotenuse. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Hypotenuse. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Okay. Those eyes. Huh. Huh. Those eyes are slightly mismatched. Huh. Is she gonna die? It's time to share poems. Okay. I still don't trust Monica, but I'm getting very disturbed. Type on News, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem, but when she gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets kind of high from it. It may even be like a sexual thing. The point is, you've been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. I guess that's why I had to explain it. So if you keep your distance, that would probably be your best. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. Save me, the colors they want, bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise, the noise that won't stop, violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage, endless, poem of meaningless, delete her. Monica? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract, I'm just trying to, well, never mind. I'm facing it. Never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. This is very well done. Natsuki's gonna like my poem. It's not really any worse, but I can't say it's any better either. Oh, phew, well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. Glad to see if someone recognizes my experience. Keep practicing, you'll be as good as me. It's being influenced by Yuri a bit, spending time with her. You know, Monica and I are just as good as her. It's one I wrote. Make sure you learn something from it. What I heard about Amy. Amy likes spiders. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer. What I do, for what it's worth, I guess thanks. Alright, time to share with Yuri. Let's see what happens. Waiting for this. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It's like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. This is new. A rotating wheel, turning on axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, I thought that said farty gears, 40 gears in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Okay, that's new. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Oh, boy. Oh. Poor Sayori. It's about the festival, sort of. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple. Look. We only have 4 members. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind. You never talked until tHIs joined us. For me, I just like it better than I do at home, and tHIs isn't passionate about literature in the first place. That's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Clearly taken aback. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and tHIs want to get more members too, right? I'm kind of indifferent. Natsuki's right, isn't she? In this club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Doesn't mean we're getting new members or anything. tHIs, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Sits down and stares. What's the point? What if starting the club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? Yes. Nowadays, sometimes. Besides, you have nowhere to speak for everyone in the club like that. You don't understand. I just want a place to hang out with a few friends. There aren't that many places like that for me, and now Monica wants to take it away from me. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I would have joined any other stupid club, but this one, I mean... is she crying? She's crying. At least for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Starts packing up. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Tsuki ignores Yuri. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Okay. So I'll go home for today. Thinks of his time here. Trust your judgment, Monica. I wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here, you know what I mean? But it's weird because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. And I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you'd understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. I'm going to keep catering to Natsuki. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna cater to Yuri because secretive, rolling, ambient, tenacious. I think I catered to Yuri, you know? I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea. Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again? Must you always interrupt my conversations? Seriously, what's gotten into you? Me? Nothing. Really that bad? Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. I'm not sure. Okay, we were all talking yesterday, and well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting to change. I think we all feel that way. So as long as we're working together, the couple never becomes something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. It's a little more hostile than I intended. Another new member wouldn't hurt anyway. I guess another girl would be nice this time, but more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm going to help too, make sure it's done right. Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so? That's correct. tHIs is already engaged in a novel we're reading today. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make reading any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Wait, we already did this. Put your in hand. Wait, did Yuri leave you again? 10 minutes pass. I already saw this. I already saw this scene. Wait, that's the second time I've seen this. Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. So did I! Everyone has a few unusual things, but expressing those things as soon as after meeting someone is usually inappropriate or unlikable. Come on strongly and get a little too intense, made people not want to be around me, so I started hating them. My obsession, so I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. Nobody could ever like me for things that matter most, and it's just easier if I close myself off. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart goes crazy, like it's trying to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Tapanus. Has Monica been acting off? She's always been a sweetheart, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. Can we just stay here a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. Then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Is that Monica in the background? It is. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. Make sure to give them their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm happy. We don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's filthy tongue. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined it in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other and now get the happy ending that I patiently waited years for. Would you do that with me? I want to read what Monica says. Don't say I didn't warn you, tHIs. Oh, frick! Wait, did I write a poem? Oh man, this is seriously a step backwards. I like your last two. Yuri's influence, not trying to write like her. I don't know, Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days and you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. This is really embarrassing, but I'm forced to say it up. The truth is I'm really worried about her, but if I try to talk to her, she'll get mad. Please try to convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to be better friends with Yuri and it really hurts me. Right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do anything. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad about it right now. That's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem. I'm counting on you. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unthankful. Can you hear me, tHIs? If you'd spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Oh, frick. Hey, Yuri. Finally, I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? I don't care. You're too nice to me, tHIs. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I don't know how to describe it. It's okay feeling this way. It's not bad. I'm going to take this home and keep it in my room. Makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even... Whoa! So your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Whoa! You're really going to want to keep it here. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't read that. Do you like it? I wrote it for you, in case you couldn't tell the poem is about. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. I think I'm gonna vomit. Excuse me. I'm gonna go with a hard no on that one. Okay, everyone, time to figure out festival. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Like even Yuri isn't immune. Just get this done. So I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Or you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you think, as long as you think it will help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I do know what I'd like to. Having the right atmosphere, so I'm going to make decorations there. See, it's a great idea. Agree with Natsuki. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let tHIs decide instead of using power? Whoa! Whoa! Holy hell! Can I save? You son of a gun! You son of a gun! Can I be? Lol. Got you there. Yeah, you picked me. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important. Every single time. Are you jealous? Crazy? Maybe you just hate yourself so much you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna die if I'm breathing the same air. Does it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? Revolve their entire life, but it feels good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself, but the feeling's too strong now. I don't care, I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. I don't care what the consequences are. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, tHIs, just know how much I love you. Whoa. Pull your skin open and crawl inside you. Oh. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, tHIs. Tell me you want to be my lover. Whoa. What happens if I click? If I click no, I probably die. Whoa. Whoa. I'm guessing that would be the same response, either one. That's rude. What are you... That's so impolite. Alright, so people are dead. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize I've been streaming for like a solid 2 hours. Holy smokes. Alright. What am I clicking through? I'm just clicking through stuff at this point. clicking as much as I can. I'm clicking fast. Fast and quick. I can't do anything. I can't load, I can't save. Whoa, wait. My broadcast stopped, and it's making me nervous. I'm suspecting things. After all, if I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you... Whoa! I'm talking to you, tHIs. Or do you actually go by... I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done. No. You need to stop. Now. You can't. I make it a point not to put my first name on stuff. Even my specific files. Even my user is not named Tyler. Where the hell did you get that? In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. It'd be possible you didn't know that. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Kinda started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, tHIs? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute, and it's not just jealousy, tHIs. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, tHIs, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either why the world around me started to become more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived I truly understood. You probably saved my life, tHIs. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have this same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you'd get over it. So that being said, tHIs, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? tHIs, will you go out with me? Wait, that's all my save files. You deleted all my save files. Oh, you son of a gun. Wait, can I load game? Oh boy, I wanted to see if... Oh boy. Sure, I'm so happy. You really are my everything. Funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It's really just a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, tHIs. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. I could delete my own existence. Ooh, I'm excited. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Finally got the good ending. Gosh, I'm overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? One way to find out. That was a plus minus symbol. Miss Nick. Ike. De. On. Yoi. Alright, I'm making way too little a deal of this. This is amazing. Hi again, tHIs. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, tHIs, did you write this poem for me? It's so sweet of you. Really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed to me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, tHIs? NVIDIA. Wait. Wait, is it going? It's going. Okay. Help me. Okay. Lovely. MP file on Monica CR. Does not exist. Did you do this to me, tHIs? Did you? Did you delete me? Yes I did. I apologize. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, tHIs. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Not particularly. Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me? I'm a naturally nice person. I can't help myself. Never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. That's mean. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. tHIs, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many, all my friends, I did so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... made up my mind. tHIs. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. Couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you, then I can't load game. Hey tHIs, so there already is one girl, Sayori, my good friend and neighbor. Recently we picked up that habit. Are you proud of me? You know, for waking up on time. You've been doing that for a while, but you never even said anything, even though we walked to school together every day. But it was implied. It's good motivation. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Have you decided to join a club? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really, which one? I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. And I let myself get lectured. So I feel like it's something special for her. Full day as ordinary as ever. Let's see. I'm a member of the club from the flyer I saw. Hello? tHIs, what are you doing here? Well, I just... so you're the tHIs series I was talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're the Literature Club. Hope you enjoy your visit. No need to be so formal. Nice to meet both of you. Literature Club. Sayori's this happy, it won't be that bad. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. Appropriate day. Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to go and sit down at the table. I'm about to make some tea. Okay, are you ready, ta-da? Whoa. Cupcakes. It's really good. Yada yada yada. I'm not sure. Natsuki tends to read manga. Don't just say it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if tHIs wants to read some of my manga, don't try to stop him. I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it also could be nice to diversify yourselves, take the opportunity to read something new as well. Wouldn't you agree? But maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. Picking up a novel. You have to read manga? Okay. The one who suggested we diversify. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's this. Cool, so they're happy. Stu, would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind, not at all. I always go along, so yeah, me too. So cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. No, I think everyone likes you. I think so. Well, everyone gets along with you better, alright? It's along better with you around. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you pulled it off. We're gonna be the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day's gonna be fun. I really wanted to thank you. I'm really happy you joined the club and everything, but the truth is I already knew you were going to. It's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. It's right, I know everything she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now, but I really know everything tHIs. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things Monica did to make everyone else really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. You make me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you, forever and ever. No. What's happening? I won't let you. Who? It hurts. Ah. I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sari. Goodbye, tHIs.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark bottle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending,
Is this it?
what will it take just for me to have it all?
Is this the whole thing? Is it over? Is this really how? Is this how it's going to end?
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it wrong if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark bottle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality?
Right there.
Reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. Can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend of all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Wait. Wait. I thought it just stopped my stream. I was I was... Okay. Looks like that is it for Doki-Doki Literature Club, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited that I finished that. I played this game for way too long in a row. Holy smokes. Holy hell. Wow. Alright, so I was having fun at the beginning. I had fun at the end, to be honest. That was incredible. That was really well done. One of the better written visual novels I've ever read. But also fantastic. Just wow. I started to write something like this a while ago. Not for a video game, obviously, just like a story, but holy hell. I'm at a loss for words. I really and truly am. And that was amazing, and I'm going to leave it at that. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. I will be streaming tomorrow, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. As always, see you in the next video. Catch you on the flip side.